Okay, so get this. We're going deep on how AI is like flipping the script on how we think about starting businesses.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Definitely.
Forget needing like a huge team and tons of money.
Right.
AI is like having this superpowered business partner
Mm-hmm.
right on your laptop.
Yeah.
So imagine like building a billion-dollar company just by yourself.
Wow.
That's the kind of potential we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's wild.
It is.
We've got research and expert insights showing how this is like actually happening.
Yeah.
And not just for like tech geniuses,
Oh, great.
but for everyday people,
Mm-hmm.
even in parts of the world where, opportunities have been limited in the past.
What's so fascinating to me is how AI is really leveling the playing field.
Yeah.
It's not about who has the most resources anymore. It's
Right.
about who can use AI to gain the smartest insights, make the best decisions.
Yeah.
I like to think of it as a secret weapon
Oh, I like that.
for anyone with a great idea.
So it's like, in the past, you might have relied on like gut feeling or just like broad market trends.
Right.
But now AI can like, I don't know, sift through like social media
Uh-huh.
and tell you exactly what customers are craving.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
sure.
it can reveal those hidden patterns
Absolutely.
that you would never be able to see on your own.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
Yeah.
But I'm also curious about, the tools themselves.
Okay.
We hear names like, ChatGPT, Midjourney, all these things.
Yeah, yeah.
What are they actually doing?
So think of ChatGPT like your AI business partner.
Okay.
It can help you draft everything.
Okay.
From marketing copy to like detailed business plans.
Wow.
So you need a catchy tagline.
Yeah.
Ask ChatGPT.
Okay.
Want to analyze your competitor strategies? ChatGPT can help with that too.
Oh, wow.
And then there's Midjourney, this AI that creates images from text descriptions. Imagine generating unique branding visuals, logos, even product designs.
Wow.
All without meeting a graphic designer.
Wait, so you're telling me I could like potentially design my entire brand identity using AI?
It's possible.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah.
But how does all of this actually translate into building like a successful business?
Okay, so let's say you're passionate about sustainable fashion, right?
Yeah.
And you want to launch your own brand.
Mm-hmm.
Traditionally, you'd be facing a mountain of upfront costs.
Right.
Market research, design, manufacturing, not to mention marketing and branding.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But AI can dramatically reduce those barriers to entry.
So instead of like taking out a huge loan or trying to convince, skeptical investors,
Yeah.
you can use AI to kind of get your business off the ground without like breaking the bank.
Potentially, yeah.
Tell me more.
So imagine using AI to analyze like global fashion trends in real time. What materials are gaining popularity? What styles are trending on social media?
Mm-hmm.
AI can sift through mountains of data to reveal those insights.
Okay.
And then you can use AI-powered design tools to create your first collection.
Yeah.
Using virtual prototypes and simulations to refine your designs and ensure they align with current trends.
That's amazing. So you're basically front-loading your business with like market intelligence.
Yeah.
Giving you a massive head start in like a really competitive industry.
Mm-hmm.
But what about like the actual production and selling?
Sure.
Can AI help with that too?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So AI-powered platforms can connect you with ethical and sustainable manufacturers around the world.
Oh, why?
You can even use AI to forecast demand in different regions,
Okay.
optimizing your inventory and distribution strategy from day one.
Wow.
And when it comes to marketing, AI can help you target the right customers with personalized messaging that resonates with their values.
Mm-hmm. So it's not just about designing like a cool product.
Right.
It's about using AI to build like an entire business ecosystem that's efficient, sustainable, and customer-centric, like from the very beginning.
Yeah.
That's a game changer.
It is.
But what about entrepreneurs who aren't in like the tech or fashion space?
Sure.
Can AI be useful for, more traditional businesses?
Yeah, think about like a local bakery
Okay.
trying to compete with a big chain that has tons of resources.
Right.
AI can be their secret weapon.
Okay.
Imagine using AI to analyze foot traffic patterns, identifying peak hours and slow periods.
Okay. Yeah.
Then you can use that data to adjust your baking schedule.
Okay.
Ensuring you have fresh bread and pastries ready when demand is highest, while minimizing waste during slower times.
So you're saying like AI can help even a small bakery optimize its operations and like maximize profits.
Exactly.
But what about like developing new recipes? Surely that still requires like human creativity.
Of course, human ingenuity is essential.
Right.
But AI can be a valuable partner in the creative process.
Okay.
So imagine using AI to analyze like thousands of recipes.
Wow.
Identifying flavor combinations, ingredient ratios, even baking techniques that are trending in different regions.
Oh, wow.
That data can spark inspiration and help bakers develop new recipes that are both delicious and commercially viable.
Okay, so we've seen how AI can help entrepreneurs design products, analyze markets, optimize operations, even like spark creative ideas.
Yeah.
It's like having an AI-powered Swiss Army knife for your business.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
But isn't all of this like incredibly complex? Do you need to be like a coding whiz to use these AI tools effectively?
That's the beauty of it. You don't. Many AI platforms are designed with user-friendliness in mind.
Okay.
You don't need to write code or understand like complex algorithms.
Yeah.
It's more about learning how to frame the right questions, input the right data, and interpret the insights that the AI generates.
Yeah.
It's about developing an AI-powered mindset, not necessarily becoming an AI engineer.
So it's like learning a new language, the language of AI.
Yeah, I like that.
And once you understand like the basic grammar and vocabulary, you can start having like meaningful conversations with these AI tools.
Exactly.
Unlocking their potential to transform your business. But what about the risks?
Yeah.
You know, we hear a lot about AI making mistakes or even being biased.
Right.
How do entrepreneurs navigate those potential pitfalls?
That's where critical thinking comes in.
Okay.
Just because an AI tool spits out a recommendation doesn't mean you blindly accept it.
Right, right.
Entrepreneurs need to understand the limitations of AI.
Okay.
Knowing when to trust its insights and when to rely on their own judgment and expertise.
So it's about using AI to like augment your decision making.
Yes.
Not like abdicate it entirely. It's a partnership where human intuition and experience work in tandem with the analytical power of AI.
I agree.
This is fascinating.
Yeah.
But I'm also curious about like the bigger picture.
Okay.
How is all of this impacting the global landscape of entrepreneurship?
Well, this is where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
AI isn't just changing how businesses operate. It's changing who gets to be an entrepreneur in the first place.
You mean it's making entrepreneurship more accessible to people who, like, traditionally might not have had the resources or opportunities? Tell me more.
So imagine a young entrepreneur in a rural village in India with a brilliant idea for an app that connects local farmers with consumers in nearby cities.
Okay.
In the past, they might have struggled to access funding, technical expertise, or even, a reliable internet connection. But now, armed with AI-powered tools and a smartphone, they can build and launch their business with a fraction of the resources previously required.
That's amazing. It's like AI is democratizing entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Breaking down geographical barriers and empowering people all over the world to turn their dreams into reality.
It is.
This is truly revolutionary.
It's a really exciting time to be an entrepreneur. It's not just about individual success stories, though. You know, when you empower more people to become entrepreneurs, you create like a ripple effect across entire economies.
So it's not just about individual businesses using AI.
Right.
It's about governments and institutions embracing AI as like a catalyst for economic growth.
Exactly.
Okay.
Imagine a country investing heavily in AI education, making sure that even kids in remote villages have access to the latest technology and training.
Yeah.
Then picture them providing resources like affordable high-speed internet and co-working spaces specifically designed for AI-powered startups.
Wow.
That kind of forward-thinking approach could transform a developing nation into a global innovation hub.
That's an incredible vision.
Yeah.
But let's bring it back to the individual level for a moment. We've talked a lot about, the tools and opportunities, but what about like the skills and mindsets that are essential for for success in the age of AI.
Yeah.
If someone is listening to this and thinking, okay, I want to be a part of this, where do they even begin?
The first step is to cultivate a growth mindset. You know, AI is evolving at an incredible pace.
Yeah.
So you need to be comfortable with constant learning and adaptation. Embrace the idea that you're never, done learning. That there's always something new to discover.
So it's not about mastering one specific AI tool or platform.
Right.
It's about developing the ability to learn and adapt as new technologies emerge.
Precisely.
Okay.
It's also about understanding the fundamentals of data. AI thrives on data.
Yeah.
So you need to be comfortable working with it, interpreting it, and extracting meaningful insights from it.
So it's like learning to read the language of data, understanding how to spot like patterns, trends, and anomalies that can inform your business decisions.
Exactly. And then there's the critical thinking piece. AI can generate incredible insights.
Yeah.
But it's up to the human entrepreneur to evaluate those insights, challenge assumptions, and ultimately make the final call.
So it's about using AI to inform your judgment.
Yes.
Not replace it. It's about finding that sweet spot where human intuition and AI's analytical power kind of work together to create something truly innovative. But some people might be listening to this and thinking, okay, this all sounds amazing, but what about the jobs? Isn't AI going to automate everything and put people out of work?
That's a valid concern.
Yeah.
And it's important to address it head on.
Okay.
The reality is that AI will automate certain tasks, especially repetitive or data heavy ones.
Yeah.
But history has shown us that technological advancements often create more jobs than they displace just different types of jobs.
So instead of like fearing automation, we should be focusing on adapting our skills and preparing for the jobs of the future.
Exactly.
Oh.
Think about the early days of the internet. People worried that it would eliminate jobs.
Right.
But it actually created entirely new industries and professions that we couldn't have even imagined before.
It's true.
The same thing is happening with AI.
So instead of seeing AI as a threat, we should see it as an opportunity to upskill, reskill, and embrace new career paths that leverage AI's capabilities.
Exactly.
But what about the creative fields?
Sure.
Will AI replace like artists, writers, and musicians?
I believe AI will actually enhance human creativity, not replace it.
Okay.
Think of AI as a collaborator, a tool that can help artists push the boundaries of their imagination and explore new creative possibilities.
So instead of fearing that AI will steal their jobs, artists should be embracing AI as like a new tool in their creative arsenal.
Exactly. Imagine a musician using AI to generate unique melodies or chord progressions, then building upon those ideas to create a completely original song. Or a writer using AI to help brainstorm plot points or develop characters, then weaving those elements into a captivating story.
Yeah.
AI can be a powerful catalyst for inspiration and innovation in the creative arts.
That's a really exciting way to look at it.
Yeah.
But I'm also curious about the impact of AI on different industries.
Okay.
We've talked a lot about tech, fashion, and the creative arts. But how is AI transforming more traditional sectors like manufacturing, healthcare, or agriculture?
AI is revolutionizing these industries in profound ways. In manufacturing, for example, AI-powered robots are increasing efficiency and precision on assembly lines, reducing errors and waste.
Okay.
AI is also being used to optimize supply chains, ensuring that materials and products are delivered to the right place at the right time, minimizing delays and disruptions.
So it's not just about replacing human workers.
Right.
It's about using AI to enhance their capabilities and make manufacturing processes more efficient and sustainable.
Exactly.
And in healthcare, AI is being used to analyze medical images.
Yes.
Helping doctors diagnose diseases earlier and more accurately. AI is also being used to develop personalized treatments,
Right.
tailoring medications and therapies to individual patients' needs and genetic profiles. So it's like having an AI-powered medical assistant
Yeah.
that can like sift through vast amounts of data
Mm,
to identify patterns and insights that might be missed by human doctors.
precisely.
And in agriculture,
Yeah.
AI is being used to monitor crop health,
Right.
identifying signs of disease or stress before they become visible to the human eye.
Uh-huh.
AI is also being used to optimize irrigation and fertilization,
Yeah.
ensuring that crops receive the exact amount of water and nutrients they need,
Right.
minimizing waste
Yeah.
and maximizing yield. So it's like having an AI-powered farm manager
Yeah, I like that.
that can analyze data from sensors and drones to make
Uh-huh.
real-time decisions that improve crop yields and sustainability.
Exactly.
Yeah.
AI is transforming these traditional industries in ways that were unimaginable just a few years ago,
Yeah.
creating new opportunities for entrepreneurs and innovators
Mhm.
who are willing to embrace the power of this technology.
It's incredible.
But there's another area we should touch upon,
Yeah.
the rise of AI-powered ventures focused on solving global challenges.
You mean using AI to tackle issues like climate change, poverty, and disease? This is
Exactly.
where things get really inspiring.
Yeah.
Tell me more about these AI for good initiatives.
We're seeing a surge in startups using AI to address some of humanity's most pressing problems. Imagine an AI-powered platform that can uh, predict outbreaks of infectious diseases in real time,
Wow.
allowing healthcare workers to deploy resources and interventions more effectively,
Okay.
or an AI system that analyzes satellite imagery to identify areas of deforestation,
Yeah.
enabling governments and conservation groups to take targeted action to protect our planet.
So it's not just about using AI to create profitable businesses. It's
Right.
about using it to make a positive impact on the world
Mm-hmm.
and solve problems that have plagued us for generations.
Exactly.
And the exciting thing is that these AI for good initiatives aren't limited to nonprofit organizations.
Right.
We're seeing for-profit companies integrating social impact into their core business models,
Mm-hmm.
using AI to drive both profitability and positive change. So it's not about choosing between profit and purpose.
Right.
It's about finding ways to align those goals and create businesses that are both successful and socially responsible.
Precisely.
And this is where I think the true potential of AI lies.
Yeah.
Not just in automating tasks
Mm-hmm.
or increasing efficiency,
Right.
but in empowering us to solve complex challenges,
Uh-huh.
create a more just and equitable world,
Yeah.
and unlock a brighter future for all.
I couldn't agree more. This is incredibly inspiring, but I'm also wondering how all of this is impacting the nature of work itself.
Okay.
Is AI going to make our jobs more fulfilling,
hmm
or will it lead to a future where we're all just cogs in a giant machine?
That's a question that's on a lot of people's mind,
Yeah.
and I believe the answer lies in how we choose to design and implement AI systems.
So it's not about AI taking over our jobs. It's
Right.
about us using AI to create better jobs.
Exactly.
Okay.
Imagine a future where AI handles the tedious and repetitive tasks.
Freeing up humans to focus on the things that require uh, creativity, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence.
So instead of fearing that AI will make our jobs obsolete,
Right.
we should be embracing the opportunity to redesign work
Yeah.
in a way that leverages our uniquely human strengths
Mm-hmm.
and allows us to contribute in more meaningful ways.
Precisely.
Mm.
This is where the concept of human-centered AI comes into play.
hmm
It's about designing AI systems that augment our abilities,
Yeah.
empower us to make better decisions,
Okay.
and ultimately create a work environment that is more engaging, fulfilling, and human-centric.
That's a really optimistic vision.
It is.
But I'm also curious about the potential downsides.
Okay.
We hear a lot about AI being used for surveillance, manipulation, and even warfare.
Right.
How do we navigate these ethical considerations and ensure that AI is used for good, not for harm?
That's uh That's one of the most crucial conversations we need to be having right now.
Yeah.
As AI becomes more powerful, it's essential that we develop ethical guidelines and regulations
Right.
to ensure that it's used responsibly and in a way that benefits all of humanity.
So it's not just about the technical aspects of AI.
Right.
It's about having a deep understanding of the ethical implications
Yeah.
and ensuring that we're building a future where AI is a force for good.
Exactly. We need to be asking tough questions
Yeah.
about who benefits from AI, who's being left behind, and how we can ensure that everyone has access to the opportunities and benefits of this transformative technology.
This is such an important point.
It is.
It's not enough to just, celebrate the amazing things AI can do. We also need to be mindful of the potential risks.
Yeah.
And work proactively to mitigate those risks and ensure that AI is used ethically and responsibly.
Exactly.
But all of this talk about, AI and the future of work raises a question.
Sure.
What about education?
Okay.
How do we prepare the next generation for a world where AI is ubiquitous?
That's a critical question.
Yeah.
And it requires a fundamental shift in our approach to education.
Okay.
We need to move beyond rote memorization and standardized testing, and focus on developing the skills and mindsets that will be essential in an AI powered world.
So instead of drilling facts and figures into kids' heads,
Right.
we should be teaching them how to think critically, solve problems creatively, and can collaborate effectively with both humans and AI.
Exactly.
Okay.
We also need to equip them with a strong understanding of digital literacy, data ethics, and the societal implications of AI.
Okay.
The next generation needs to be prepared not just to use AI,
Right.
but to shape it, to guide its development.
Yeah.
And to ensure that it's used in a way that benefits all of humanity.
This is such an important message for educators, parents, and anyone who cares about the future of our children.
It is.
It's not about teaching kids to be afraid of AI or to compete with it.
Right.
It's about empowering them to become the architects of a future. Where AI and humans work together to create a better world.
I agree.
This is incredibly inspiring.
It is.
But before we move on to the final part of our deep dive,
Okay.
I want to circle back to something you said earlier about the importance of having a growth mindset. Can you elaborate on what that means in the context of AI and entrepreneurship?
A growth mindset is all about embracing challenges, seeing failures as learning opportunities, and believing that your abilities can be developed through hard work and dedication.
Okay.
In the world of AI, where things are constantly evolving.
Right.
This mindset is essential.
So it's not about being an AI expert on day one.
Right.
It's about being willing to learn, to experiment, and to constantly push yourself beyond your comfort zone.
Exactly. It's about being curious, adaptable, and resilient in the face of change.
Yeah.
It's about embracing the unknown and seeing it not as a threat,
right,
but as an opportunity for growth and discovery.
That's a powerful message,
Yeah.
and one that I think will resonate with our listeners.
I hope so.
It's not about being intimidated by AI. It's about embracing it as a tool for learning, growth, and transformation. But what about the people who are already established in their careers?
Yeah.
Is it too late for them to jump on the AI bandwagon?
It's never too late to learn and adapt. In
Right.
fact, I would argue that experienced professionals have a unique advantage in the age of AI. They bring a wealth of knowledge, skills, and real world experience that AI can complement and amplify.
So instead of seeing AI as a threat to their expertise, they should see it as a way to enhance their value. And stay ahead of the curve.
Exactly. Imagine a seasoned lawyer using AI to analyze legal documents,
Yeah.
identify relevant precedents,
Okay.
and craft more compelling arguments.
Well,
Or an experienced doctor using AI to stay up to date on the latest medical research and personalized treatment plans for their patients.
yeah.
AI can empower professionals in every field
Right.
to work smarter, not harder,
Hmm.
and achieve even greater levels of success.
This is so encouraging.
It is.
It means that no matter where you are in your career journey,
Mm-hmm.
there's a place for you in the AI-powered future.
There is.
But what about the people who are feeling overwhelmed by all of this?
Sure.
What advice would you give them to navigate this rapidly changing landscape?
Start small.
Okay.
Don't try to learn everything at once.
Yeah.
Pick one AI tool or concept that interests you and dive in.
Mm.
Experiment, play around,
Right.
and see what you can create.
So it's about taking that first step, even if it's just a small one,
Yeah.
and building momentum from there.
Exactly. And
Right.
and remember, you don't have to do it alone.
Right.
There are incredible resources available online,
Yeah.
from free courses to vibrant communities of AI enthusiasts.
Mm-hmm.
Connect with others, ask questions,
Mm.
and share your learnings.
So it's about finding your tribe,
Hmm.
your AI support system
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
to help you navigate this new terrain
Hmm.
and unlock your potential in in the age of AI.
Precisely.
And most importantly,
Hmm.
don't be afraid to fail.
Yes.
The entrepreneurial journey,
Yeah.
especially in the world of AI,
Hmm.
is all about experimentation,
Right.
iteration,
Hmm.
and learning from your mistakes.
Yeah.
Embrace the challenges,
Exactly.
and remember that every setback is an opportunity for growth and innovation.
I agree.
This is such an empowering message.
It is.
It's about embracing the unknown,
Hmm.
taking risks,
Yeah.
and believing in your ability to adapt and thrive
Hmm.
in a world where the only constant is change.
That's right.
But before we move on to the final part of our deep dive, I wanted to address one last point that often gets overlooked in conversations about AI,
Hmm.
the importance of human connection.
That's a crucial point.
Yeah.
In a world that's increasingly driven by technology,
Hmm.
it's easy to forget the importance of human relationships,
Right.
empathy,
Yeah.
and the ability to connect with others on a deeper level.
So it's not about replacing human connection with AI.
Right.
It's about using AI
Yeah.
to enhance our ability to connect with others in more meaningful ways.
Exactly. Imagine using AI to translate languages in real time,
Mm-hmm.
allowing people from different cultures to communicate and collaborate more effectively, or,
Yeah.
or using AI to personalize education,
Okay.
tailoring learning experiences to individual students' needs
Right.
and helping them reach their full potential.
So it's about using AI to break down barriers,
Mm-hmm.
foster understand, and build stronger relationships between people from all walks of life.
Precisely.
Okay.
And ultimately, that's what will determine the success of AI,
Mm-hmm.
not just its technical capabilities,
Right.
but its ability to enhance our humanity,
Yeah.
to connect us more deeply with each other,
Mm.
and to create a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive.
This is such a powerful reminder that at the end of the day,
Yeah,
AI is a tool,
it is.
and it's up to us to use it wisely,
Mm-hmm.
ethically,
Right.
and in a way that benefits all of humanity.
I agree.
But now let's shift gears and explore what the future holds for AI-powered entrepreneurship.
Okay.
What are the trends and opportunities that are emerging on the horizon? We've covered so much ground,
We have.
from AI-powered bakeries to global economic shifts.
Yeah.
But now I'm really curious, what's next? Where is this AI revolution heading?
One of the most exciting areas is the intersection of AI and the metaverse.
Okay.
Imagine building immersive virtual worlds
Mm-hmm.
where AI characters interact with with users in real time,
Yeah.
creating personalized experiences that
Yeah.
are tailored to individual preferences and learning styles.
So it's like taking those AI-powered simulations we talked about earlier
Right.
and turning them into like full-blown virtual realities.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be incredible for things like education and training.
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah.
But what about beyond the metaverse? Are there other big trends on the horizon?
Absolutely. We're
Mm.
seeing a surge in AI applications for personalized healthcare.
Okay.
Imagine using AI to analyze your genetic data, lifestyle choices, and environmental factors to create a completely customized health plan,
Oh, wow.
from nutrition recommendations to tailored fitness
So
regimens.
it's like having an AI health coach
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
that knows you better than you know yourself, helping you, stay healthy and prevent diseases before they even arise. That's
Exactly.
incredible.
It's going to be game changing for sure.
But I also wonder, with all this talk about, AI and data,
Mm.
how do we ensure that people's privacy is protected?
That's a critical concern, and
Yeah.
one that's driving innovation in the field of privacy preserving AI.
Yep.
We're seeing the development of techniques like federated learning,
Sure.
where AI models can be trained on decentralized data sets without ever needing to access the raw data itself.
So it's like having the benefits of AI-powered insights
Yeah.
without compromising people's sensitive information.
Exactly.
That's a huge
Yeah.
relief.
Yeah.
But with all these advancements happening so quickly, it can be hard to like keep up. What advice would you give to our listeners who want to, stay ahead of the curve and prepare for this AI-powered future?
Never stop learning. The field of AI is constantly evolving,
Yeah.
so make it a habit to read industry publications, attend conferences,
Yeah.
and experiment with new AI tools.
It's like treating learning as a continuous journey, not a destination.
Right.
But with so much information out there, where should people even start?
Identify your passions and interests.
Right.
What problems are you most excited to solve?
Right.
What industries are you most curious about?
Yeah.
Then focus your learning on the AI applications that align with those areas.
So it's about finding that sweet spot
Yeah.
where your curiosity and AI's capabilities intersect,
Right.
allowing you to make a real impact in a field that you care deeply about.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to connect with others who share your interests. Join online communities, attend meetups, and find mentors who can guide you along the way.
It's like building your own AI tribe, like a network of support and inspiration to help you, navigate this exciting new frontier.
That's a great way to put it.
But I think what's most inspiring about all of this is that it's not just about technology; it's about human potential.
That's right.
Yeah.
AI is a tool, and like any tool, its impact ultimately depends on the intentions and actions of the people who use it.
So it's up to us to ensure that AI is used to empower people,
Yeah.
to create opportunities,
Yeah.
and to build a more just and equitable world.
Exactly.
And that's what I find most exciting about this AI revolution.
Yeah.
It's not just about machines becoming smarter. It's about humans becoming wiser, more compassionate, and more capable of solving the challenges that face our world.
I completely agree.
This has been an incredible deep dive,
It has.
and I know our listeners are walking away with a lot to think about.
Me too.
But before we sign off,
Okay.
I want to leave everyone with one final thought.
Sure.
We've talked about the tools, the trends,
Yeah.
the opportunities.
Right.
But at the end of the day, the future of AI is not something that's happening to us. It's something we're creating together.
It is.
So to our listeners, we ask, what role will you play
Yeah.
in shaping this AI-powered future?
What world will you build? The possibilities are truly limitless.
That's it for our deep dive into AI-powered entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
We hope you've enjoyed the journey.
I know I have.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.